This woman pictured here on the left was suicidal, so she traveled to the state of Florida in order to be sexually abused and possibly murdered. Like, by her own doings, that's what she wanted. A man has now been arrested. This story is so crazy. So police in Florida have arrested a man in connection with the murder of a British woman who traveled to the United States, and that was in order to be sexually assaulted and possibly murdered. On October 13th, investigators got a report about this woman after she missed a flight back to the UK. An arrest affidavit identified the woman as Sonia Exelby, and she is from Portsmouth, England. Within days of investigators getting that report, her remains were found in Marion Oaks, Florida. Authorities said she died from a homicide. On this past Monday, November 17th, 53-year-old Dwayne Hall, who is pictured here on the right, was arrested by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement and the Marion County Sheriff's Office. Police eventually found writings that were left on Sonia's computer, and in those writings it was said she was very suicidal, and she stated that she was going to be traveling to America to be sexually abused, tortured, and possibly murdered. She wanted that. She allegedly connected with several people from the United States before her mission started. British investigators also reportedly found evidence of a suicidal letter that she wrote where she anticipated being mutilated and disabled for the rest of her life in the event that she managed to get to him, meaning the man who was going to harm her or do all of this to her. According to reports, police identified Dwayne as the suspect after they traced him to an account that had tried to transfer money from Sonia's bank account since October 11th. It was said that he did that several times. On October 17th, Dwayne had a voluntary interview with police, and during that, he allegedly told several inconsistent stories about his interactions with Sonia. He, to begin with, tried to act like he didn't know her before he finally admitted that he had sex with her several times and discussed with her her bondage, suicidal, and desire to have someone kill her fantasies. He had also stated that if he had tried to help her, he would have taken her to Alligator Alley, where the wildlife would have taken care of her. He would not answer though when he was asked if he killed her, but he did say she is happy now because she got what she wanted. He was eventually arrested and charged with fraudulent use of a credit card and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. At the time of his arrest this week for the murder charges, he was already behind bars on those fraudulent charges. But listen to this. In an arrest affidavit for Dwayne's murder charges, authorities said Sonia appeared to actually have doubts last minute, and she reached out to a friend through the social media app called Discord, saying that a man was holding her against her will. She didn't say the man's name, though. She said he made it clear there was no way out unless I shoot him. I was questioning it last night. I can't kill anyone. Those were her words to the friend on Discord. She also reportedly said in those messages that she was made to record 3 disclaimer messages and write a letter to her family because the man thought it was funny. Then, police also reviewed a cell phone video where Dwayne is seen telling Sonia to answer questions like how she wants to die. Even though Sonia did answer, which seemed to express her consent, it was said she hesitated before answering several of the questions. A loved one of Sonia's said in a social media post before they found out she had died that she was a vulnerable person who was really struggling with her mental health. The family member said they believed that Sonia arranged to meet someone in Tallahassee, Florida, and had gotten herself into an extremely vulnerable situation. Dwayne is currently charged with murder and kidnapping in addition to those fraudulent charges. He has reportedly pled not guilty to all 4 of the charges against him. This is absolutely wild, and I can't even imagine what was going through Sonia's mind to even want to plan something like this. I wish she would have gotten help before she went to Florida. I pray that justice is served in this case, and my heart and prayers also go out to all of her loved ones. For more true crime, be sure to follow and subscribe on YouTube.